Welcome to another show of Business Africa, and today on our show we have Professor N.K. Goyal from the CMIA, which is the Association of India Communication and Infrastructure. Professor, welcome to our show.
Thank you, and I also greet you, all your viewers on this set.
Yeah. Professor, you're here on a special mission. We'll be having the 8th NTA ICT World Communication Award, which will be held especially on our beautiful island, Mauritius. Tell me about this special event that's happening sometime in July.
CMAI, Association of India, is organizing ICT World Communication Awards for the last 8 years. And in this award, we try to recognize the good companies in IT sector, telecom sector, mobile sector, applications, software, infrastructure. These awards are unique in the sense that for the last 2 years they were presented by Dr. Hamaduddin Toure, Secretary General ITU Geneva, and this year in Mauritius we will have Deputy Secretary General Dr. Joho. Last year it was given also by Secretary General of Commonwealth Telecom Organization UK along with 3 Indian ministers. So that becomes the unique thing for this. And also we have a statement of Dr. Toure which says that he has yet to see an event of this scale in any part of the world. Now, having said that, why we have come to Mauritius? Because Africa is the target market for world now. And when we discuss this in between our association and our partners ITU, IPT, India and other associations, we found out that Mauritius is coming up exceedingly well, and it is led by a dynamic minister who is committed to the sector. In the last 4 years, he has changed the face of Mauritius IT sector. So we decided to come here, and thanks to the government that ICT Ministry Mauritius will be co-hosting this along with NCB, ICTA, etc.
And on that special note, we know Mauritius is one of the main pillars of the economy has been the ICT sector, and this has shown a very rapid growth, and we are now consolidating this sector. There's always an issue which you're an expert in, the issue of security and cybercrime. Can you tell us how, this is such an important aspect of when you're dealing with the ICT sector?
Let me answer this question in 2 parts. The one about the IT sector in Mauritius and about the security. As regard IT sector in Mauritius, if you see the growth of India was basically because of human capital, infrastructure, technology and government policies. And I find same thing relevant in Mauritius: human cost, government policies, technology. Also, Mauritius has advantage of bilingual country, easy access to African countries. And in India and Mauritius we have historical ties since 1947, because we started diplomacy here in 1948. India has from Mauritius the largest FDI investment in the last year. Investment everywhere is more than 40% from Mauritius. There are figures of $4.5 billion trade between the 2 countries. So it becomes a good platform for us. That's why we are hopeful that by this conference we are having 2 events. One is NTA ICT World Communication Award, other is second Global ICT Forum. We will be able to showcase to the world the Mauritius, the strength, the capability it has, and that will promote more investments, more trading and more business for Mauritius and India. Our aim is, let us promote and let us see, which is rightly Mauritius as a regional hub for ITU, ITC, BPO, KPO sector. Coming to the security part, it is a fact world over. Internet, the way it has grown, much beyond anybody's expectations. Internet basically was not designed the way it is being used now. It was designed long back by some professor sitting in some university for a closed user group to send information what we are doing in the evening and tomorrow. And now the figures of Facebook, Twitter, all those things, internet, all we have more than I think 5.2 billion subscribers. And internet has been designed basically as an open platform. So anybody can enter internet from anywhere. Now this has given the unique opportunity to some of the elements in the world who are using it not for the correct purposes. for data theft, security issues, phishing, cheating, financial frauds, hacking your sites, giving trouble to the site so that you can't have the site, and suddenly because net is being used for infrastructure sector, so it is feasible practically for anybody sitting in a garage in one part of the world to stop the aviations or infrastructure or roads or railways of a particular city or state or country by this system. And there are lots of cases, I am sure we all know, in which it has been proven that how this is affected, because the lights were off in New York for I think 8 hours or so. In the case of Iran there was a big problem. So now unluckily nobody in the world wants to talk of this topic, and under this topic suddenly we talk of antivirus and firewalls. The real problem is not antivirus firewall, because antivirus firewall are giving protection from a defined, a nomenclated virus or malware. The problem is so-called hacking. So first of all, in India as an association we have taken up this as a big challenge. We are working out lots of modules with the universities, and I was happy to see in Mauritius is another country where they have a very good cyber policy, and the ministry is coming up again with a very good cyber policy. They want inputs, how to protect, how to be safe. Basically in that way India and Mauritius will cooperate for the cyber security things.
But you also come up with the concept of hacktivism, which you've discussed, I think, in some of your forums, and also the problem of identity theft, which is a big problem in the world because people are stealing other people's identity for malicious purposes. Is that a really huge problem in the world?
Actually, the problem is across the world. There are lots of things which can be done, but first thing is we should change the attitude. Now, as I said, because it is an open platform, if you go to airports for flight, they will successfully pass you from 1, 2, 3 security levels. But if I ask internet, give me 3 passwords, you will say, what is all this happening? So first thing we teach is, please be cautious, it is for your safety. How many of us using a strong password of 8 characters, 10 characters? We simply say 2, 3 characters. Why it is so? And then we cry identity theft. Lots of things, and then also there is a problem that we use lots of unauthorized software or unlicensed software. It is possible to get any software on the net, but that software has been prepared by somebody with his own purpose. We have seen the cases of Android, we have seen the cases of Microsoft, some software, Windows software, some problem, Windows 5. We know the problem in lots of other softwares coming up. So it is basically, first is the attitude toward the working, use the licensed software, use security things, and don't open the unknown things. And another point is, why do we put everything on the net? Why do I want to put, I'm going for bath, I'm going for study, I'm going picture, why? So these are the on the one part, and another part is the security. When it comes to security part, as anybody will check up his house after a few months, is it safe, is it everything fine? We don't do the same checkup on the internet site. So there is a system of penetration testing which everybody knows, but they think it's cautious, so they don't do, and then whole lots of things to be done. As a association, we are working out, as I said, with universities and government to work out some course curriculum. We will soon start diploma courses for the first time in the world by a university in India within next 2-3 weeks. We hope to have the same thing in Mauritius also.